that always happens. I'm like,
Yeah,
you know,
no, hey, don't worry about it,
and then
man.
when someone doesn't ask me and I randomly can think of shit, I can fire off.
Mm-hmm.
This.
No, yeah, exactly. It's always like one of those things where it's like who is it? Like some of your favorite artists to listen to now, and you're like, shit, how do I answer this? You know what I'm saying? So I totally get
With
you,
like
cause
5 minutes before you were just listing a whole name or talking to somebody like, yeah, bro, I got influence from this, and the third.
mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. You know, and sometimes it's like, dude, like, damn, who am I been listening to lately? Damn, but it's like it's not like you can't just look at your fucking Spotify or some shit and just look at like recent plays. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man. You know, rest in peace, Dilla, bro. Yeah. Uh, and you know what? That was actually a really good video as well. And you know, like, was it difficult? You know, recording the whole thing, especially since you were going backwards practically the whole time.
It was fun.
Mm.
Again, shout out Mighty Muzz, man. He's pretty much the main shooter for East of the River. He does 90 to 95% of our videos. Lately, we've been able, and by lately, I guess within the past year, we've been able to add the homie Mobius one to the crew, and he helps out a lot with shots. But the video itself, it was a lot of fun, man. Walking up and down those stairs, that house that we filmed it in, that's actually like my childhood home that I was, when I was born, I went to. I grew up there for a bit, moved out. Like I said, I lived out in Monterey Park, out in Goodyear, and then I actually was living there the past couple years, but unfortunately, just recently moved out, man. And that house has been with my family since they built it in the 80s. So, you know, it's one of those things like, damn, it was kind of hard, but I feel that all the memories that I got to experience and that I have now, you know, I got those, and try to think about the things that count. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. You know what I mean, and it stays with you. You know, like yeah, you may not be able to walk in the door again, but you know, for the meantime, you know, it really sits well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. And then, you know, could always watch that video because like that was just a fun day. You know, it's just the homies were there, and you know, luckily they were all free that day because it's hard to coordinate with.
Yeah.
Shit, more than one person. You know, fucking coordinating with yourself, getting your own schedule, and then imagine having to do that times however many cats were there. I think maybe like it was eight of us, 9 of us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, shout out to homies, man. That was a really dope and a fun day.
Yeah, man. Is there like a hidden love for quesadillas? But while we're at it.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Since a kid, those are like that's one of those easy, I can make it myself meals if nobody's home, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Like people have the bread and butter, but you know we got the tortilla and cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Hey, nothing wrong with like, you know, maybe you want to throw a little piece of butter on one side before you throw in that cheese.
And add some flavor to it. You know what I mean? There's the reason why you throw a top tortilla on the side of your top ramen and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
You gotta work with what you got. So, you know, there's like honestly, I have like a whole list of questions here, and I'm definitely just going all over the place as it is already, man. But you know, I did, you know, I did want to like give you, you know, well, not give you like a token of appreciation, but I do see that you did a music video out in Spain, Barcelona,
Oh yeah.
exactly. So, you know, how was that whole experience like, even going out there? Because that was for the all unorthodox.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that unorthodox. So, you know, how did all that even come together in the first place?
Well, shout out to the homie Awdball for producing that joint, Unorthodox. So it started with him, you know, he shot me the beat. And it was just one of those that, like, I kind of just sat with it one sitting, and, you know, just the things that I was going through. Like I said, if you pay attention and you kind of know, I guess, my backstory with it, it was easy to just spill my guts on that track, man. And after that, I knew I wanted to make a video, and it just so happened that we the crew, East of the River, was heading out to Europe again for our annual New School Rules trip, which is a conference held in Rotterdam. So myself, Mezcal, Kiddo, and a good handful of us went. What are we in 2020? So we went 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of like established ourselves, and we got there, and it's like we actually get that firsthand experience, so we kind of understood where things were, and in addition, it made us think more like, okay, we can add on and maybe hit a couple other spots and then hit new school rules. So that's basically what unfolded last year. So we ended up going to Paris. We landed in Paris for our first, I think it was like 4 nights. Then we headed out to Barcelona for two nights, and then we went to Rotterdam for 3 or 4 nights, and then Amsterdam for like 2 nights, and then back home. So it was like a whole almost 2-week experience, man. But yeah, that's what it came down to, just taking advantage of the beautiful scenery out there, and the fact that we don't live out there, and it's not something that we're necessarily doing every day, and luckily this time around last year in 2019, Mighty Muds and then the homie Mobius one, they were able to come out with us and get footage, because that's one thing that unfortunately they weren't able to come in 2018, so we couldn't document as well as we really wanted to, So with this one, not only did we document, we took advantage to film videos. I think specifically that day in Barcelona, we filmed all day, and it was 3 of us. Like Mescal shot his, I shot mine, and Hollow Visions shot his fucking video. So it was fun, but damn, man, we were working our ass off out there.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna front, man. You guys are straight, just nonstop working. You guys, I don't know. There's not many people that are like locally, to me personally, that are like pushing this as hard. And I know I'm offending people when I say this, but like like locally grown collective, those are the homies. They're working their asses off every day. Shout out ends, and even like it's just at all times everyone's just still doing something, which is great. They're not just depending on the internet only. And with you guys always putting like videos out, it's like you guys are out there putting the work in, having more of a strong base to build this foundation of yours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it all comes from just the team, man. I gotta shout out the team, because everybody just helps everybody pushes everybody influences everybody. Especially when people are down within the crew. If somebody's down, if like if I'm just somewhere where it's not necessarily the most positive, I got my team, and they are there to help support me and bring me back up. You know what I mean? And that all just reflects into the work and everything else, the audio, the visuals, and the more I guess that we grew together, the more that it was just easier to know what we were all going after. You know what I mean?
Yeah.